And in the remote outer reaches of the universe, past civilization as we know it, is a galactic system called the Milky Way. Now, this minor galaxy contains in its backwoods area a rather piddling star known as the Sun, with a really pitiful array of planets. So much for our lesson in space geography. And I hope you all took notes. There'll be a test first thing in the century. Now then, where is he? Well, speak up. Where is Creton?
During recess, I saw him kick the ball over Cloud 9 on purpose.
Well, but he said he'd be right back, Mr. Delton.
Yes, he'd better be. I wonder if he's headed there again? Oh, no.
That's Creton, all right. Goofiest driver in the whole school.
Creton? Mustn't touch. Let's go, Buster. Back here where you belong.
It's him.
It's he. All right, young man. I know you're there. Come out.
Why don't you come in?
Because I'm the teacher, and I said come out.
Well, I didn't mean any harm, Mr. Delton. See, Mr. Delton, I found my ball. Oh, I'll get it.
Oh, no, you don't. Young man, you and I are going to have a little heart-to-heart talk. Back to your seats, all of you. Not you. Now then, you know perfectly well you've been forbidden to visit that odious little planetoid in solar system.
Well, Mr. Delton, the Earth isn't a planetoid. It's a full-grown planet. It has 6 continents, 5 oceans, 2 moons.
1 moon.
1 moon? Well, anyhow, it's my hobby. See, and, well, as I calculate it, right now down there, they're having a very interesting period, the Civil War. Well, gee whiz, Mr. Delton, every guy should have a hobby.
Not in your case. Remember Mars, your last hobby? We should never have let you set foot on the place. Bare, barren, desolate. Nobody goes there anymore.
No. Say, maybe if they put in gambling, you know what...
Nothing would help. Thanks to your thoughtlessness, Mars is a dead planet. What good is it?
Well, you...
Now, Creton, I want you to write, I will not visit the Earth 10 billion times. Stay after school a bit if necessary.
But, Mr. Delton, I got a date with the fellas to go space skiing. I got wax on my feet and everything.
10 billion times.
10 billion. Well... Did he say 10 billion times or 10 million times? What's the difference? I'll start with the first time. I will not visit the...
He's gone again. Boy, is he in for it.
You mean is the Earth in for it?
It is. It is one of them. It is. It is.
Hi, Mr. Mayberry. Just picked up my costume for your party tonight. What are you going as?
General Lee, same as every year.
What are you looking at?
A flying saucer.
A what?
Didn't you see it?
Well, no, sir.
This is the real thing, Conrad. Look for yourself. Do you see it? Do you see it?
Now, Mr. Mayberry, there ain't nothing up there except a little old cloud.
Oh, give me those. Little old Cloud nothing. There she is. Going round and round and round.
Can I have another look?
Just as plain as day. Well,
I'm looking.
what is your considered opinion, Conrad?
You won't get mad.
Well, of course I won't.
Well, Mr. Mayberry, my considered opinion is you ought to see an eye doctor. You got astigmatism.
Eye doctor.
Well, I got to get over the Speldings. I got to drop these flowers off for Ellen
Astigmatism.
to wear to your party tonight. Bye-bye.
Oh, my goodness. It's wiggling like a hula hoop.
George, I fully realize that you are vice president in charge of programming, but I will not pull my punches. The American public has faith in Roger Putnam Spaulding, and I intend to expose this flying saucer scare once and for all on my telecast tonight.
Hello? Hello?
Reba, will you please get off the telephone? I am talking to New York.
I'm sorry, dear. I was calling the Mayberries. Do you think they'll need more mint for the juleps?
Reba, please. I'm talking to George Abercrombie.
Really? Oh, hello, George. And goodbye. Evening, Conrad.
Evening, Miss Spelling.
Not dressed yet for the party?
There's plenty of time, Mrs. Spaulding. Oh, darling, there's some terrible force just keeps driving me on and on and on.
Will you just restrain that terrible force because I'm getting prickly heat again?
Don't forget to dress for the party, Conrad.
Honey, let's get married. Right now.
Conrad, as you may have suspected, I find you sexually attractive. But you just don't have any money.
Well, I don't happen to believe in money.
Ellen? No marriage till we finish college and get our degree.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe marriage is all I'm fit for. Breeding. Out in the fields, and then an hour later back to the plow. Carrying my newborn child on my back.
Ellen! If you're going to talk that way, go someplace where smart talk's appreciated. Go to a bar or to a bus station. I sometimes wonder if all that cod liver oil wasn't a mistake. Children were stuffed with it. And now look at them.
I'd like a big family.
So would I.
Let's start right now.
Conrad.
We'll get married. And then our weekend at the lake.
All I am saying, George, is that it's high time the American public grew up.
How does it look, dear?
George, I am not calling all of the American public boobs, only the boobs that believe this drivel.
I'll admit it's a bit daring. But after all, Scarlett was a hussy.
Reba, for heaven's sake.
Hurry or we'll be late for the party. Red?
I am going as Jefferson Davis. Now, that's final, George. My program goes on the air exactly as we taped it this morning. Goodbye. Censorship. The curse of the intelligent man. And what are you doing?
He's just giving me a hand, Daddy.
He certainly is. Get it out of there.
Her zipper's stuck, Mr. Spaulding.
No man has the right to zip a girl until they're engaged.
Oh, I'm sure we can trust Conrad. He's very mechanical.
Hey, Mr. Spaulding, what do you think about these UFO reports?
Poppycock.
Mr. Mayberry doesn't think so. He swears he saw an unidentified flying object heading toward Richmond a little while ago.
Bob Mayberry saw the Richmond plane heading toward Richmond. Mass hysteria, that's what it is. I am laying it on the line tonight with the American public.
You could be wrong, dear.
Spacemen. There ain't no such animal. That's the phrase I'm hitting them with on my telecast.
Remember that scoop you had about Elvis? You said he was going into the Navy.
Why don't you go home and get